Hi everyone, my name is Lori Palco and I will be hosting the June Lunch and Learn series at the Spiritual Living Center of Atlanta. We will be meeting on Wednesdays starting June 5th, and we're going to use a tool called the change cycle to help us navigate periods of change in a more conscious and a more certain way. The change cycle is a tool that I was introduced to about 13 years ago. And it helped me understand that what I was thinking and what I was feeling and some of my actions and behavior were natural human reactions to change. And even though some of these changes I initiated, it didn't matter. Whether we label a change or good or bad, we process change from a human perspective in very predictable and sequential ways. As I became more familiar with spiritual teaching and spiritual law and spiritual principles, I really came to understand how the human reaction to change is a perfect teaching tool for us to embody and to integrate our spiritual principles with our human life. Because we're always faced with change. We're faced with significant change right now at the Spiritual Living Center of Atlanta. We said goodbye to Reverend David All. We'll soon be saying goodbye to David Aurelio, and we'll soon be welcoming Reverend David Alexander. And all of these changes are positive for each and every individual, but it doesn't mean that we still don't have a sense of fear, we don't have a sense of doubt, and there aren't other feelings that we're dealing with, or even behaviors. And I know that all of us are going through changes in our personal life because that's the nature of living. And so I just encourage you to come and learn together about what are the 6 predictable and sequential ways that we process change as humans. And then we'll look at our teaching and our spiritual laws, and we'll look at those and say, all right, how do I apply this teaching? How do I apply this law to this thought I may be having, or this feeling, or even some actions that I'm taking that I know aren't in alignment with my highest good and how I want to show up. So I hope you can join us on Wednesdays. We're going to have some fun looking at change and integrating and embodying our spiritual laws and principles and our teaching with that human reaction to change, which is predictable and sequential. Yet we can move through it quickly through a level of awareness and through a conscious action and a conscious thought to move through it in alignment with law and to trust law. So please join me on Wednesdays starting June 5th. Bring your lunch. Like I said, we'll laugh and we'll learn together as we look at our reactions to change. And we get to choose. We get to choose to know that all change works for our greater good. Thank you.